there, all of you beautiful souls. Welcome to, or welcome back to, Universal Wisdom Tarot. This is your June monthly general intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. And just a reminder, as a general intuitive reading, not all the messages will resonate with everyone. But if you are interested in a personal reading, there is a link in the description box that'll take you to my website, and that you can check out all the different types of readings there that I offer, and you can see if there's something there that you're interested in and book a reading. For those of you that are late degree Gemini, I just want to first of all start by saying happy birthday, because this is your time, and I hope that you are having a wonderful birthday or will have a wonderful birthday on whatever day it is this month, and that you really enjoy your time. Now, as usual, I'm going to start with some key astrological aspects that are going on. June is a very busy month. There's a lot of activity in your sign, in particular, Gemini. And I'm going to actually call out a few things that I think will be really the important messages, or the ones I feel people are going to be most interested in. There's a ton of stuff that's going on in this month astrologically, but I'll just call out a few. So let me start with what will occur right away at the beginning of the month on June 2nd. There is a trine between Jupiter, which will be in Gemini at that time, and Pluto, which is in Aquarius. Okay, trines, in my opinion, are lovely aspects. And this aspect is really great because it's one that helps you find your personal power. Okay, it's one that helps you take control and transform yourself for the better. And, for some of you, this is an energy of a bulldozer. Feels like bulldozer energy. That means you're inspired. That means you want to make deep changes in your lives. But it also could mean you want to make changes in other people's lives too, okay? So we have to be cognizant of that. We have to be, recognize it, be a bit careful, because it's all great to say you want to change your life, but sometimes people don't want you to change their life for them, okay? So sometimes a bulldozer energy is a bit of an intimidating energy. You might not realize it. You might not realize how powerful you appear. Okay. So, I would just say this is a great time. Roll up your sleeves, get some work done. But you might notice that some people are going to react well to that bulldozer energy, and some people might not, want to get near you. Okay. So just be aware of that. Okay. Let's talk about what happens on the very next day. That would be June 3rd, okay, where we have a major transit where Mercury enters your sign. So Mercury in the sign of Gemini is, and whether you might know it or not, it's actually it's the ruling planet, right? It's the ruling planet of Gemini. So it's a bit like a homecoming for the planet. Okay, so when it comes back to your sign, it has this bit of a homecoming, and it feels very comfortable there, and it feels like it's in a position of power. Let's put it that way. So, it's going to have a strong effect for some people on the mind. It makes the mind very active, but it also makes your communications really easy for, quite a number of weeks there following this aspect. So, you'll be coming up with great ideas. You'll feel the energy is, pushing you to finish things, and you'll feel, maybe an energy of wanting to be busy. Okay? All right. Then I want to talk about what happens on June 9th, which is when Mars enters Taurus. Now, Mars is a planet that wants to rush to get things done. And the energy of Taurus is very slow. It's very steady. And, there is going to be very much an energy here of where things kind of feel like a bit of a slowdown. Taurus puts a little bit of a kibosh on Mars's go-getter energy that's, plowing through. And Taurus kind of does this, hey, that's enough. Okay? So just to say that you could feel like things are not, you're not finishing things that you've already, already started, perhaps, or they're not moving as quickly. I mean, you will get to them, you'll finish them, but if you haven't started something, if you start it now in this month or in that time period around June 9th, it's not gonna get finished right away, okay? Because that energy there's some little bit of stuck energy, I would say, okay? Now, also on June 9, the sun is going to enter, even though it's in Gemini at that point, it's going to square Saturn, which is in Pisces. Okay. Now, for, some of you, or let's say some of you, because it doesn't always affect everybody, but for some people, it will feel like a bit of, like something's weighing on you heavily. And, might not be the most productive time, I'm going to say, but it's certainly a good time to, when we're not productive and making things happen as quickly as we'd like, maybe it's a time to sort of reassess and organize things and, go to the checklist and say, okay, I've done that. What's the next thing to do? So use that time in that way, but also to let your imagination a little loose. Let it go out there and pursue some creative passions, all right? Now, on 17th of June, we have 2 planets that will ingress to new signs. So Mercury first is going to enter Cancer, which actually is a time period where you may have an easier time expressing your feelings, and you'll be able to speak honestly. Okay, so when we're expressing our feelings, sometimes that's good because it's going to allow you to, say what you mean and mean what you say. So we also have to be careful that we, don't hurt others. But the other thing there is that Venus is also going to move into Cancer, so that will bring some emotions to the fore in your relationships, and so you may have a need for more solid emotional connection with people around you, okay? All right, let's talk about the end of the month, June 29, and we have Saturn that goes retrograde in Pisces. Okay, so retrogrades are always interesting, and in this case, it gives us limited options over the coming months, right? Because, I don't know if you know, again, or not, but Saturn sort of represents discipline, okay? But what's great about this energy is that, the universe is telling you Saturn's giving you a bit of a break because it's not exerting the discipline that it would normally exert because it's retrograde, right? So this retrograde lasts for, several months, and, it's actually a really good time to release karmic and emotional baggage, okay? So check your natal charts if you have one, just to see where these planets are, what energy you can take advantage of. If you don't have a birth chart, I know that there are tons and tons of websites out there where you can download a free one, and you can check all that stuff out. Okay, so let's get to your tarot reading, and I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages that are for the highest vibrational good of my Gemini seekers. Let's see what the cards say for you, Gemini, for the month of June. Starting with the Fool. Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Ace of Wands. Let's see what you've got at the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's the Four of Swords. Yeah. I'm giggling to myself here, Gemini, because as I put out one card, the messages are flowing in. I put the second card, the messages are flowing in, and I'm saying to my guides, I'm saying, slow down, because I need to tell Gemini all of this, and I don't want to lose this. All right. Let's start talking about your Four of Swords energy. We have here this knight lying on this effigy, if you will, on this sort of bed, and just sitting there relaxing, contemplating, really looking in on assessing things, taking a step back from something. And maybe perhaps it's a message for you to proceed with a little bit of caution this month. Or I would want to say refrain from acting in haste, if you will, because the energies the messages that were coming to me as I was putting out these cards is you are ready to start something new. You're ready to start something fresh. I feel like you saying, June is the month I'm going to do this. June is the month where I'm going to flip things on their heads, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to, devil may care, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try something new, and I'm going to do something very different. And this Queen of Wands energy, she's out there saying, yeah, go for it, go for it. I'm inspired, I'm dreaming, I'm feeling very, what's the word for it? I'm feeling lucky. Okay. She's an energy of being busy, but also an energy of being very determined. And so I feel like you are very, very determined here to flip things on its head and go out and try something brand new. And as I said, you're not thinking about anything or anyone in this decision here. You are saying to yourself, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get there. It's going to be happily ever after, and I'm going to have this passion about something. I'm going to start something brand new, do something brand new for myself. And I think that the Four of Swords here is trying to tell you that before you go flip things over, okay, before you kind of act in haste, before you make some decisions here with this Seven of Cups, because you have a lot of options in front of you here, right? You have a lot of different cups here that you could choose from in terms of your options. And I think that, the energy is here and the messages here for you are, before you make these decisions, you have to get a little bit more balanced. You need to perhaps be a bit more measured. This could be in terms of even something as stupid as, and I'm going to say this because, for some people it could be true and maybe not for others, but I just kind of getting this feeling like somebody wants to go out there and they're going, this is the time that I'm going to go get this new haircut, and I'm going to go buy all these new clothes, and you're going to do maybe something drastic, like maybe you're going to cut your hair so short or shave it off, or you figure you want to figure out, for some guys out there, you want to be bald because bald's sexy. Like, before you go and do something in haste, okay, just try and take a step back, okay? Because although you have this passion and this desire and this energy for change, for this desire to move, to do something different for yourself, this desire to turn things upside down, and you're saying, well, let's try it. Let's just try it, right? It's brand something new. I've never done this before. Let's give it a shot. Like, what the hey, right? What the hey? Let's go for it. But you have to live with sometimes the consequences of things that we do. So if you do cut your hair really, really short, just remember it's going to take a really, really long time to grow back. Now, that's a more impulsive thing than maybe buying some different clothes that you've never worn before. But if you do that, and you do that impulsively, and you overbuy, and you buy 10 shirts that you think you like, and then you get it home and you go, I don't like the shirt. Doesn't matter if it's in blue, red, orange, green, or yellow. I don't like the shirt. Okay? So So just wanting you to realize that impulsivity could be the theme here for you and of this month, and the universe is saying, chill out a little, chill, and try and get yourself back into a more managed situation. Okay, so when you're looking at big decisions, really big decisions, take time, okay? Plan them out, create a strategy, right? How will you implement something here? You need to think this through. That is what the universe is saying. All right, let's clarify this brand new start. This Fool, you're, taking a chance here. You're saying to yourself, oh, I want to do this. I want to do something different for myself. Yeah, you think that doing something different here is going to maybe put you in a position of power. You think it maybe give you clarity of mind. It's going to, make you, allow you to conquer your domain and be the master of your domain. And it's going to, you're going to be able to, feel fresh in your, clear your mind as well as your body, and, getting to this place where you feel completely different and completely new. And I feel like in your mind, you feel this. This is what you think in your mind, is that this change is going to make you maybe feel better. Maybe you're thinking of cutting some things out of your life that you think will be in line with going completely a 180 here. But I also feel like, that you have to be careful, right? So this comes back to that Page of Pentacles, which is news about something in the material world. So if you, think that you're perhaps going to, just go out there and act and do something, maybe, it might have an effect on your finances for all you know. Or you could find out that you thought you were going to get a paycheck and you didn't get a paycheck, and you've already planned to spend all this money, or you've gone out and you bought something on a credit card thinking you're going to have the money to pay it off, right? Or something of that nature. There's something here where the universe is trying to say, this is great, you want to start something new, but you have to think this through, right? You have to think about how this is going to affect you in other ways, okay? And, you have to put a plan of action in place, right? That's what I said. So you need to take some gentle steps, if you will, take some action, but that action can't be a hasty action. The action cannot be an impulsive action, okay? I think you need to have a bit more of a strategy here. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, please. You have the King of Wands. You have the Page of Wands. And you have the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness, you have so much energy here of wand energy. There's the King, the Page. So you have the Page, Queen, and King, and you have this 4, okay? And now you have the 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have like 6 wands on this table, okay? You're very fired up about this. That's the first thing I want to say. You are very, very fired up with this. Now, this is, if these are people in your life, there's a lot that, this could be Aries in your life. This could be Sages in your life, Sagittarius in your life. There could be some Leos here. Leos, got that fire and that energy. You're certainly looking to be busy, you're optimistic about whatever this is. You're feeling confident about it. You enjoying this challenge of saying to yourself, yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's just do it. Let's just be different. Let's fly in the face of everything else we know, and let's just go for it. Go for the gold, as they say, because, why not? That's what I'm kind of feeling for somebody out there, that, there's this really powerful energy, excitement, and an energy of wanting to explore something new because you feel like it's going to bring you this stability or this whatever. But I just put out there this word of caution of, you won't be stable or happy if you do something so unbelievably drastic that at the end of the day, you have to live with it for, the rest of the year or even longer for that matter, especially if it is a big decision, right? So I feel like you just need to pull the reins back a little bit on this horse. Let's talk about this Seven of Cups because this is where your choices are, okay? You are being presented with multiple choices, right? And in the Seven of Cups, these choices, some are real, some are not. Some are valid, some are not. Some are good for you, some are not, okay? I just feel like you are looking for the universe to give you a gift. I feel like you're looking for the universe to tell you which option to choose. And so you're listening out there and you're saying, okay, the universe is telling me cut it all off. The universe is telling me go bright yellow, and you've never done that before. Okay, the universe is saying quit my job. There's something going on here where you're looking for the universe to give you, to help you flip it on its end. I also feel like for some of you that flipping it on its end is going to bring you to some kind of feeling of happiness that you used to have somewhere in your past, whatever that might mean for you. Okay. Let's continue to clarify the Seven of Cups. You have the King of Cups. Yeah, it's very emotional. Okay. You have cups, and you have two cups clarifying a cups and clarifying cups. This is a very emotional time for you, and these decisions are emotional decisions in that they will have an emotional impact on you at the end of the day. So again, I would just say, the King of Cups could also be another person here in your life. This could be, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel not so much as a person around you, but I do feel like, that you want to flip things on end because you feel like this is going to, bring you this happiness because you've tried everything else to this point and it hasn't made you happy. So why not try it and flip it on its head, right? So flipping it nuts on his head, you think is going to help you, but I just feel like there might be a bit more emotional attachment later that is going to maybe not make you feel so good. Okay, let's clarify one more card for the Seven of Cups. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're looking for some happiness. You're looking for some joy. You're looking for some time of pleasure, a time where you're going to celebrate. You feel like, all this choice that you're going to make is really going to make you, jump for joy. And as I said, you want to try it. You have the passion, you have the energy to do it, to do all this, but it's this sticking point right here, right? The overarching energy is the theme. The theme of your reading is, hey, slow down. Think about this a bit, right? Don't go all off half whatever is that expression that I don't necessarily want to say here on camera, but don't go all off half blank, okay? All right, let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Cups. The World. And Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like very much like, sorry, just all my cards are falling apart here. So let me just put them down and bring you what you need to see. And of course, I can't pick them up, so I'm just going to slide them here. So, yeah, you got Ten of Cups. You got more cups on the table, right? You also have the World, and you have this Five. I feel like, as I said to you, there's some joy, there's some happiness here that you're trying to achieve. You're trying to bring it back for yourself. But I feel like, as I said, that you feel like, oh, this is going to be the spark that's going to change everything for you, and it's going to bring you to this ending or this new place or this new state of being, if you will. But I do feel that it's in conflict with something else, right? It's in conflict with maybe what you see for the long term or what the universe is trying to bring you for the long term. So I feel like there's a bit of a sticking point there in that, being hasty means you're going to pay for it somewhere else down the line. All right? All right. Let's, Gemini, now pull you a Fortune Oracle card. Let's see what they have to say for you. Let's pull a card. Final message for Gemini for the month of June. You can't make this stuff up, people. Card number 24 says patience. It says slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Okay. Honestly, yeah, I think it's wise words it's wise words here for this month with everything that I've been feeling for you, Gemini. Just slow down, just, maybe change the attitude, clear the mind up a bit, sit back, kick back, figure it out first, plan it out, get some strategy together. And then when you're ready to implement it, things won't be so crazy on you. And I feel like, you won't, feel like in, months to come that you made the wrong decisions. All right? Okay, my lovely Gemini Tarot followers, that's it. I do hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you. If so, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. This helps the channel to grow. It lets me know the messages are getting out to you. It helps the messages get out to other people. And it also lets you know when I've uploaded the next video. All right. Take care, my lovely ones. See you next time. And until then, know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.